Welcome back, guys. We got a little season preview here with the soccer coach, Mr. Brown. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll just kind of get down with the basics. How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching Graham now for 3 years in soccer. First year I was an assistant. Last 2 years will be a head coach.
Yeah. I want to talk about last year before we kind of get into this season preview. So I guess we'll do a little review of last year. 18-1, outscored opponents 100-13, 12 shutouts, undefeated in the regular season, Southwest District champs for the regular season and the tournament, and region champs.
Yeah.
Just talk all about that. I mean, you had almost as many shutouts as you allowed points. I mean, what about that defense?
Oh yeah, it's just a super group of girls. I mean, those girls, they wasn't just we went. You said 18-1.
18-1.
Not just 18-1. Like we won every single practice. Like every practice was a good practice. They supported each other. No drama. We had fun every day. I mean, you listed all those other accomplishments, and I bet they all made the honor roll. There were no suspensions. Yeah. Nobody got thrown out of a game. Like, I mean, there's just a super group of kids, and it was fun all the way from the beginning to the end. I told the girls at the end of the year I didn't have one bad day, and hopefully they didn't either.
Yeah. Is that what you're kind of most pleased with, just every day was a win?
Yeah, every day was a win. We want to make sure we're having fun. Whether we win or not, we want to make sure that we're having fun. If we win, that's just more fun.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So go through the coaching staff.
Yeah. So myself, I'll be coming back for a second year as head coach. Justin Gray from over at the middle school, who's helping with basketball right now, he'll come back and he'll help again. Matt Dixon, who's AD here, he'll come back and he'll help again as well. The three of us have known each other for a long time, and I think we do a good job of like kind of working with each other and balancing out each other's weaknesses and strengths.
How fun is it working with those guys?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's a ton of fun.
I bet you guys.
So the girls and the guys together, I mean, it's just a super fun bunch.
Yeah. So when's the first official day of practice?
February 19th. So we're less than 2 weeks away.
Looking forward to it?
Very much so. I've been counting down the days for a while.
Yeah, I know the girls are looking forward to it, kind of like you mentioned, just having fun in practice.
I hope so.
So kind of going back to still staying with last year, but coming to this year, what key losses do you have?
We lost about 8 seniors. And most of those seniors were a big part of what we did, not just on the field, but like the culture of the whole program. Like just nice kids, willing to sacrifice, willing to do whatever it takes to win, and getting along. And so it's going to be hard replacing that leadership as much as it is what they did on the field.
Yeah.
Lily Gray was injured during basketball season with ACL, and so we're going to lose her on the field, but not off the field. So she'll kind of join us in a coaching role this year. So that's going to be kind of neat to have her with us.
And she's a great leader. I know a lot of girls follow her.
Yeah.
So kind of break down the roster for this year. I know defensively should be stout. Offensively should be stout.
Yeah. I mean, I think we returned 11 or 12 girls. Most everybody played last year. We had a lot of girls that maybe they started and they're coming back, and then some girls didn't start, but like they were platooning, and so they got a lot of playing time. And so I think we're going to be able to fill every position with somebody that's experienced and knows what they're doing. And somebody's dependable. We probably lose the most players on the backside, especially on defense. We got Natalie Dew coming back in the goal. In the back, I think we'll have 3 brand new starters on the back row. So we'll have like 3 or 4 girls that can do that, 3 or 4 girls that have done that. I hesitate to mention like an individual player because I know I'll leave somebody out when I do. But those 3 spots, I know Denayla Coleman will help us a ton in the back. And then after that, Chloe Bowers returns on the back side. Leah helped us on the back side, and maybe Izzy could help on the backside as well. So we'll have to fill in those positions. And then in front of them, we have 2 defensive midfielders. On the backside, we got Emmy Spalding. Emmy's super good player. She'll be the anchor back there at defensive midfielder again this year. Beside her, I think Reagan Tolley will probably fall into that position. And she played it quite a bit last year, kind of platoon back and forth out of that position. So I feel real good about her. We've got some freshmen coming in that I think will help too. And then in front of them, we've got our offensive midfielders. We lost 2 or 3 players there, but we got some young players that I think will help a lot. Cadence will move from defensive mid up on the offensive side, and so I think she'll fit right in there. And She played there some last year
Yeah.
too. We got Ireland on the outside as a midfielder, and we've got Sophie Scarberry on the outside as a midfielder. They played quite a bit. Izzy played some up there too last year. Up front at forward, we've got Ella Dales, who just unbelievable how well she played. She'll be back, and then, gosh, I know I'm leaving somebody out, and I don't mean to. We've just got a lot of good girls coming back, and like I say, I hate to talk good about somebody because I'll leave somebody out, and I love every one of them. They're a fun group.
Yeah. So break down the district for us. I swear in this area, and well, I guess we'll talk about the district and the region. From Roanoke to, far southwest Virginia, like there are some loaded teams, and our district's tough, the region's tough. Who you looking forward to in facing this season?
Yeah, the Southwest District's always tough. That's one thing about girls from this area. It seems like everybody just fights you to the death.
Yeah.
Whether they're good or not, they're going to compete and play hard against you. And I was actually just talking to Coach Dixon about it. We won games, but man, it just seemed like every game we were fighting and clawing and working to try to win games. I think it'll be a good district again this year. I know we should be good. I think Virginia High should be good. They've got a lot of returning players, but I know Rich Lance and Tazewell are going to fight real hard. Marion will fight real hard. Lebanon comes into the district. They should be experienced. So I think it's going to be a tough going for us. And we played well last year, so everybody's going to see us coming this year.
Yeah.
They're going to be
target
ready
on
for us.
target on the back. So
yes.
How about the region? I know some of those Mountain 7 teams are. There's not a drop off really. It's this whole area.
Yeah. UVA wise, we beat in region last year to win the region. They were the region runner up, and they ended up in the other bracket and went all the way to the state tournament. So they finished second in the state, but we beat the second team in the state. So I'm sure UVA wise will have to face again.
Wise Central.
I'm sorry, Wise Central we'll have to face again. Gates City was real young. They'll be good again this year. We had a good match with them last year. So I would anticipate those are the two big competitions on that side.
So what are your goals for the season?
Always to have fun.
Yeah.
Always we want to have fun. We want the girls to enjoy every single day they're out there. We want to win games, but we also want to be good people. We don't want to have anybody leaving even a practice feeling like they're just not happy about the situation. So we want them to be happy playing. We want them to have fun. We want them to support each other. And if we do all those things, I think that we'll win. Yeah. And so that's what we're trying to do, win every day.
Yeah. So how do you continue to grow from last year, and not just last year, but previous years? We only talked about last year, but the year before, y'all were still pretty good.
Yeah.
How do you build on that and not let the girls get complacent? And how do you do that, you think?
Yeah. The girls are so dang competitive. I'm not too worried about them being complacent because they want to win and they want to perform. So I know they're going to do well. I've done a lot of reading. I've done a lot of preparing, watching videos. I'm trying to work on new things that we'll do at practice, new things we'll do in games. And most of what we do in practice too, we'll just try to do it faster. Try to do it faster, try to do it better. Just trying to practice with intensity, knowing that we'll have a target on our back.
Yeah. I've noticed even just kind of watching you guys throughout the school day and even talking with some of the girls. And I know this kind of gets thrown out a lot, the word family, but for you guys, it really does feel like you all just get along and you are a family. And that's got to be great to be around every day.
It is. Like I say, I didn't have one bad practice, one bad game last year. Maybe that last game because we lost, but even like I told the girls, it was amazing to get as far as we did.
Yeah.
The team that beat us was the state champion the year before. We were tied at halftime. We still put out tons of effort. I was always pleased with the effort, practice, games, everything. It was a good season.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, all right, so here are a couple weeks, 2 Mondays from today, when we're interviewing. I don't know when I'll post this, but
yes.
Thank you for coming on the show. If you guys are watching this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The more you guys do that, the more you guys will kind of see our videos. Come out to East River, watch these girls. Our soccer program is very, very good, very talented. Get out there and watch these guys.
Yeah, don't tell Coach Baker or Coach Palmer, but we're becoming a soccer school.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go.
So
there you go. So, guys, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.